movies, video games, even news stories point to the existence of a secret military installation in the Nevada desert known as Area 51. Extravagant security measures only serve to verify its existence. Tonight, evidence will be presented regarding the whereabouts and existence of a second military installation known as Area 52. I'm Jonathan Steele. Join me for a special edition of Paranoid of the Paranormal. UFO sightings are often reported all over the world, and each one of these sightings is swiftly dismissed by skeptics as hoax or hallucination. But what if all, or at least one of these stories is in fact true? Niagara Falls farmer Jim Bob Hubbard shares his story of nighttime nuisances.
The cows over there, they've been spooked all afternoon, all morning, because last night we had some kind of spacecraft, the pyramid in shape, and it just landed over there in the field, and spooked them cows. Hell, Gladys is missing. She's gone. They must have taken her. Gladys.
Young David McGee says he has also had a loved one abducted by creatures not of this world. Only this time, it wasn't his prized cow.
I was lying in bed one night and I heard some rustling outside. And I just took a peek out the window and there's this great big humongous ship sitting in my backyard. And there are little green men carrying my father out. He's yelling and screaming, trying to get him away. And they just pulled him into the ship and they took off.
Paranoid of the Paranormal traveled to Niagara Falls after a mysterious phone conversation from a man claiming he actually works inside of Area 52. For his protection, his identity has been concealed, and we shall call him Mr. X.
There are aliens out eastern seaboard, western seaboard, every continent on the planet.
Dr. Victor Creek, professor of biological sciences at the University of Toronto, does not deny the existence of Area 52, yet still claims Mr. X's testimony is mostly science fiction.
Well, the gentleman who worked at Area 52 is somewhat of a liar. From my professional knowledge, there is no one allowed out of Area 52. And the fact that he was able to talk to you is far beyond the truth.
Area 52. Aliens, UFOs. Is the government in fact covering up such strange encounters? Reverend Sam McCulley says otherwise.
Well, I believe that the sensational tabloids that build up these things to sell copy is just another form of making money, and I was against that form of making money. People preying on other people's ignorance and low mentality.
The fact is they have no respect for my property. I mean, look at this tree. I mean, when they took off again, after they took my favorite cow, it just flew over this way and just knocked it right down like it wasn't even there. Like it wasn't even there. No respect for nature at all.
Founder of the Skeptics Association of Canada, also known as SAC, Deborah Persnicket believes the rumors of aliens in the area are nothing more than money-making ploys for tourism.
I know you're going to get people that'll come and they'll say, oh, aliens, let's go find out where it is. That whole Nevada thing all over again. Look what it's done for Nevada. They're trying to do that here in Niagara Falls, I'm sure of it.
Okay, it's widely believed that there are aliens at Area 52. What do you think?
There are no aliens. Why? What do you believe?
I'm asking your opinion here.
No, what do you believe?
I don't know what I believe. Now tell me what you think.
I told you there is no such thing.
So
Why can't I ask you?
1 week after the interview with Mr. X, another Area 52 worker came forward. Also unidentified, this woman, we shall call Bio Woman, claims she works in the laboratory area of the facility as a lab assistant and has seen some truly remarkable events.
I watch scientists work on things that you can never imagine. There are horrible things, I can't even start to explain them. Well, one day we recovered this thing that just fell into the sky, and everybody ran to see what it was, and all these people started screaming and running, and it was so devastating. There was green slime all over everybody, and their skin started to bubble. It was just disgusting.
Avid alien fanatic Dwight Dangerfield has been collecting newspaper clippings and related material concerning aliens in Area 52 since he was 17 years old, ever since his close encounter.
I went down one night and I was just watching the falls, and that's when I seen the spaceship come out from underneath where the water is in the bottom. It started scooping up and it went out of the falls just before they had the big light displays down there. Scooped up and shot off straight off into the sky. I was the only one there though. I was the only one that seen it, and my camera didn't work at the time either.
A week later, after all this commotion and stuff, wondering where my dad went, comes back one night and walks through the door and can't remember a thing.
Did these wild events actually occur, or was it simply an extravagant dream or hallucination? Each one of these strange eyewitness accounts paints a very surreal picture using the human faith in the supernatural world as a canvas.
Well, I don't believe in aliens, but I don't mind the fact that people don't believe or do believe in aliens. But if they ever say it to my face.
After hearing Jim Bob's amazing story of alien cow napping, we went inside to hear more of what happened that dark night. Once there, he startled me with yet another strange story. This one even more personal and remarkable than the tale of the ill-fated Gladys.
'Cause I've been there, man. I've been up there on their spaceship.
Wait a minute. What did you say? You've been on their spaceship?
Well, yeah. Sure I have. I've been up there. Never been more scared in all my life. This thing was like a pyramid. Pony on the top. And it just landed on the flat side. You know, I'm looking at it out of my bedroom window, right? And I'm sitting there, what the hell is that, right? Next thing you know, the window just opened all by itself. All by itself. I'm like, what the hell? Who's opening the window? And all of a sudden, I just get shook right out like a vacuum cleaner. I'm just out. I mean, we're talking, sucked right up into the, the gut of this pyramid. You know, we're not talking made of stone like those things. This thing was all like chrome, metal, shiny. Had a few lights on it, but nothing like Close Encounters of the Third Kind or nothing like that. It's Hollywood bull. No, they don't like to, grab too much attention to themselves and such like that.
Utter hogwash. Aliens. Like, where would they come from?
Paranoid of the Paranormal will continue in a moment. And now, back to Paranoid of the Paranormal.
With all the hype surrounding Area 51, it's hard to deny its existence no matter what you believe. With Area 52, the U.S. government decided not to make the same mistake twice. Instead of high security and safety measures, they decided the secret would be better kept if they hid it in the last place on Earth anyone would look. Niagara Falls, Ontario, Canada. Not unlike a professional magician, the best way to keep a secret is through the art of misdirection.
Oh, there's aliens there. Don't get me wrong there. There's aliens. We're talking from outer space aliens. Like not just the Mexicans or not from this world.
2 more Area 52 employees have surfaced from the shadows to speak of its underground secrets. Could these people just be copycats of the real workers, merely looking for some attention and fame? Or is it instead that they feel they should let the people know what's going on instead of hiding it? The first man is a rather paranoid individual, afraid of what could happen if his face was revealed. He works in special operations as a system programmer. We'll call him the Man.
Is this going to be like, sure you got, I'm not going to be on the air here? I'm not going to see my face?
No, very confidential here.
Yeah, they used to monitor just weird shit going on there.
The other is rather the opposite. He feels his work in and around Area 52 is too important to them, that he has no reason to hide his identity. His name is Stephen Diamond, doctor and physicist.
In Area 51, they supposedly brought the Roswell spacecraft to there to examine. We have something that was dug up in Winterset, Iowa, that was brought to Area 52, and we are in the midst of examining it at this time.
In David McGee's story of his father's strange encounter, he gives intricate details of the spacecraft, characteristics shared by other witnesses.
Well, on board this, I didn't see the bridge or where the pilots sit or nothing, but inside the laboratory it was all real dark out, just this light shining in my face.
There's a pyramid shape, just like that. Left a great big mark in my backyard. Nobody thinks it was a ship, though.
And then I heard the, sharpening of like knives and forks, and I thought they was gonna eat me. Hell, I don't know. What would you do?
I just thought it was some kids playing around and stuff, burning the backyard, because that's what it looks like. It's a great big square mark on the of burnt grass and stuff. That's all they think it is.
We asked our inside experts what the aliens at Area 52 were like, and all of them had very similar answers.
Well, it was pretty dark on the spaceship, but when I squinted real tight like that, then the light from the operating table would be a little dimmer, and I could see that they had these big round heads where the chin was a lot thinner than the top of the head, and they had these big bug eyes that are blackest thing I ever saw.
They're about, say, 3 feet tall. Some are brown, some are green, some are even like a yellowish green.
Short, kind of very, like, not really big ears, but you can barely notice their ears at all. They have no ears.
Well, they don't. They just have little holes in their head like lizards.
They have no ears.
They had like these little bits that, how maybe a bumblebee sees? They probably see the same way. They see, right now, they're 100 of you, right now, all over the place. That's how they see it. Guaranteed.
They shoot you down with this greenish liquid. I don't know what I call it slime, but I don't know what it is. And what that does is it immobilizes you by making you slick and not be able to move as much by just falling over and sliding everywhere.
They don't really got mouths. They got these little tube holes and they spit this green slime all over you.
They're just everywhere they go. It's a slime. It's like you can figure where they've been by the slime.
This green slime can creep its way under the skin into the blood flow of a human being. And completely shut down the human nervous system.
Green slime, it's probably pollution forming in the river.
Well, I don't know. I don't think they've spewed any green slime or anything like that, but they, like I said, they're fish eaters, so they're pretty healthy people. I don't know what they spew out, but
They got these big triangle heads. Not triangle like pointy, but rounded edges. And they're really bony. They have these long, thin toes, and they're just horrible looking. Their eyes just bulge out of their head.
This may seem kind of strange, but they eat cotton.
And one thing I can tell you about aliens is they love to eat cotton.
Just everyday cotton.
Hell, I don't know why. They just, hell, puts hair on the chest, something.
Aliens. Short, bony, earless creatures that eat cotton. Could this explain the sudden drop in the cotton crop over the last few years?
Well, back in the 30s, they had problems with the boll weevil plagues eating up all the cotton crops, and I expect maybe it's another season of heavy boll weevil traffic, and they're probably devastating the cotton crop.
They're definitely plankton. They like the plankton coming through in the falls, and they like the fish, and that's why they're located there. They could just scoop up the fish without being caught.
And human flesh. But that's just on the side.
I don't make this kind of stuff up.
Paranoid of the Paranormal will continue in a moment. And now the conclusion to Paranoid of the Paranormal.
Aliens crashed in Roswell, New Mexico, sparking the development of Area 51. Area 52 was developed to investigate the crash in Winterset, Iowa. But what of the aliens still wandering the solar system, or even this planet? Are they friend or foe?
As for them people over at Area 52, I really think that they're trying to figure out where these aliens are coming from.
Their plans on Earth is to try to coexist with us, but at the same time trying to take over our bodies to, try to like a co-host type of deal.
And they take all these sharp teeth and they start poking you with them. Do you know what that's like?
Can't say I do.
No. Guess not.
According to our eyewitness accounts, aliens are under the microscopes of lab technicians at Area 52. Except Dangerfield, who believes Area 52 is not a human-run facility at all, but rather a secret Earth headquarters for the aliens themselves.
Well, there definitely is an Area 52 in Niagara Falls, and it's located underneath the falls. You know, all them little passages underneath there, there's secret doors that open up at night, and that's where the aliens come in and out from.
What does go on at Area 52 if it's not aliens?
It's cloning. The government actually took my knowledge of salamanders, because after I found out so much information, the overpopulation was because of my scientific experiments, and they started expanding.
And what Area 52 does is, I don't know if they're with them or against them, but they got the aliens there, and they like to do experiments on them. But I say let them do it.
Well, I think they're doing it on us. They're a much more intelligent life form than we are.
We as humans have to experiment on these people so maybe we can benefit our race, because we don't want these little creatures coming down and ruining us.
They got what's coming to them, because I don't think they're all that friendly. And they're here to take over.
The one I got was an anti-grav type of unit I was supposed to design, but they turned into, I saw the military testing it on some sort of weapons project, so I don't know what they're up to.
Some greater details into my research and my experiments have gotten far away over the years, and I've done some amazing things.
What happens is you need a hook. You need to get something to get people into the area. Well, you know, they don't have the big Vegas casino shows, so next best thing, let's pull in the aliens.
All right, if this is your research, how did the people at Area 52 get a hold of it?
Well, the government. They get anything they want. I wouldn't suspect that you're tapped right now. All they can do is tap you, put a microchip in your pen, get information. It's the government you're talking about.
Well, again, I think it's headline seeking, looking for attention and trying to sell copy by dreaming up these sensational stories and again, preying on people who don't know or who want to believe in something like this, but really have no background proof that it actually takes place.
But some people believe that Area 52 is just airplane testing site, you know? And they cover it up for sure because you see airplanes, new aircrafts being flown around the area. So sure, it's good cover up. But who's to say what's in the bungalows that say 100 feet down below the earth? Like they could be having, they could have a huge, unbelievable what they could have down there.
Whether from a government-run facility or from the alien spacecraft itself, witnesses firmly believe the plans of these creatures do not have the humans' best interests in mind.
They're looking for the best possible cities to colonize first. You know, the easiest targets, if you will.
But whatever their plans, they ain't friendly.
I've heard all of the hype about this alien thing, and personally, it's like the casino. They're going to bring it in no matter what. Now it's died down a little bit. They need something extra, so now they have aliens.
You ever see Independence Day? Yeah.
While Area 51 and Area 52 work on some way of protecting the human way of life, we as humans need some way of detecting these slime-spewing body snatchers.
So if you see people, they picking up like swabs of cotton or picking cotton and eating it, then you know that there's an alien there.
If intelligent beings have been here before, are they still here? If not, will they come again? If so, will the human race be ready? Or are we still paranoid of the paranormal? I'm Jonathan Steele. Good night.